Oh Lord, what is going on? Oh Lord. Well, we're live now.
Okay.
Alright. Are we?
Yes, sir.
Alright, now we're live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another episode of Bullsitting, the 13th. Um, Today is the 3rd of June. Uh, Welcome, Ham Solo and Cozy Beluga. I'm your well-mannered and soft-spoken host.
Oh
Cozy,
man.
what have you been up to this past week? What have you been playing this past week?
Um, I'm Animal Crossing mostly. I'm super late on getting my town up to date. I missed my deadline. My deadline was June 1st, and I've extended it to June 15th
Why is there
for
a
getting my town
deadline?
in order. Because I basically try to spend 6 months getting my town theme for the year ready. It gives me about 6 months to get my town theme for the year ready, and then I spend the rest of the year like enjoying my town theme. And then at the beginning of the year, I start getting rid of everything and rearranging my town again. It's just kind of like what I do in the game.
You should stream that like all the time.
Yeah, on TSWS. That's what you should do.
Hey, that
Ham,
wouldn't
what
be a
have you?
bad
What,
idea. I'd actually like that idea. Um,
yeah, Ham,
but
what have you been doing this past week?
uh, I played some more Mass Effect 2. Fantastic, getting better. I'm at the part
Keep it together.
where I
Cozy.
just like I just met some dude that's like weird. He has like shaved kind of like cheeks, and like and you hire him onto the team, and the brother doesn't really like him that much right now, and he's all like kind of questioning why he's on the team and whatnot, and I had to like put him in his place. And I just got
Okay.
to that one chick too that's like cold blooded, and you get her onto your team. You can get her onto your team. She
Ooh, the one in red?
like the boobs are all
Cartoon?
hanging out,
Oh.
like titties all hanging out and everything. She is an like
Super
she's like an
scary.
assassin or some sort of mercenary.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's a mercenary, and she's just so
Yeah. Have you
soft
done
spoken.
her?
She's so
Have you done a
soft
companion
spoken.
mission?
I haven't. I just picked her up.
Okay. So no spoilers. No spoilers.
I just
You're
picked
gonna
her
Okay.
up.
enjoy our mission.
Okay.
You're gonna
Okay.
enjoy
So
our mission.
Cool.
so
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
things are starting to turn up. I'm finishing up recruiting my squad. Some of them beefing with each other. Ashley's acting sideways. She doesn't want to join the squad, but it is
Who
what
did
it
you hook up
is.
with again?
What's that? Kelly.
Who did you hook up with?
So far,
Who?
it's Kelly, I believe. The girl that's right next to the
Kelly.
map. The girl that's right next to the map that
Kelly
will tell.
Chambers.
Yes.
Kelly
Yeah.
Chambers.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! You hooked up with really?
So
The
far,
most
I'm hooking up.
boring companion.
Right now, yes, kind of. I might have
Is
to
she really
switch
a
it up.
companion though? Is she really a companion?
She's not even a. She's half a companion.
All right, and Stangma said no spoilers because he still needs to
Okay.
get through it. I've also just started Uncharted 3. I've also just started Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is fantastic so far right
Fantastic.
now.
Hmm.
And
Fantastic.
I'm trying to remember what other games I'm playing. Devil May Cry 3. I always forget something. But I've just been gaming a lot lately. Just playing a lot of different shit.
All right. Well,
Some
me not being a real gamer, I only just got back from my trip, so I haven't been playing much.
Hold on,
For the
time
last
out.
2
I want
weeks.
to tell you something. I wanted to let everybody know that this
What's
sucker
happening?
right here, Loke, has an
What can I
Xbox
do?
controller. he could have took it with him on his trip to play games
come
if he
on, man.
wanted to. He had
Come
better
on. He's a
internet.
fucking
He had
tree.
better
My
internet.
phone,
This
my
fool,
phone is bad.
this
I
fool
can't be streaming on it.
lies.
Where's
He's
the
over here
phone?
like, oh man, I could have brought my controller. Texted me, so don't be over here telling lies in the middle of the show
require
now.
much
Oh,
work.
yeah, it doesn't require. I mean, what kind of phone you got? You got a Razr? You got a flip phone?
No, yeah,
Doesn't
man.
even
It's
have
like
the service
2000.
there,
It came out like in 2010. It's
See-
a very old phone.
See
Yeah,
now,
it's
now
a
Cozy's
cloud
questioning. Now Cozy's questioning how rich Africa possibly is. She's like, do y'all
No, I
even
mean,
get service over there?
No, do they
Do
even
y'all
have
even
the
have
cloud
that?
service in
No,
Texas?
listen, guys. What usually happens is I apply for a visa every week. So Thursdays I catch a flight to New York. That's where I'm streaming from, and then I fly right back as soon as I'm done with you guys.
Oh yeah, whatever.
At
That's some
Stackmore,
bullshit. That was some bullshit.
welcome to the chat, and Stackmore. We appreciate you, man.
Yay,
Okay.
Steak Mom!
So you guys ready to get in?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Get in
these
Yes, we
nuts.
ready for your
This show. Okay. First off, because of my trip, and because I was so desperate to get home and hold a freaking controller, the one that Ham's talking about, the Xbox controller.
Yeah.
There will be no quiz. There will be no quiz today, for the two reasons, which is we've got
Holding the
so much
toilet.
news to get through. We've got so much news to get through, and also, thank you at Mr. Bushido, N7 took the words out of my mouth. Wakanda forever, Cozy. Wakanda forever. Well done. I'm telling y'all, this girl's Nigerian, and you guys are falling for this fake accent. Whatever.
It's actually pretty
It's
funny
fine.
because I am like 67% Nigerian.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Cozy.
No.
Sit your ass down.
No,
Sit your ass down.
no, it's like I am not.
We'll
I was
check your
disappointed.
DNA. We'll check
No,
your
I was
DNA.
actually
Probably like from
super
Ireland or
disappointed.
something.
I was
See,
actually super
sit down.
disappointed
Look,
because I'm not even like a good African American. I'm like an unmixed African. All my
Luke
whites
doesn't
from the
even
same
like the
place.
term African American.
No, all
Bro,
my
she's
white
trying to
is from
trigger
the
me.
exact
She's
same
trying to
place.
trigger me.
I am a
You
single
know what?
origin white in me. It's like all from the same place, and then like all my black is from like it's like 90% from like Nigeria, and
Look
then a
over here
handful
sizing
from
up us
Ghana.
black people.
and
Look sizing up
ridiculous.
us for
It's
being
like I didn't get anything
American
else. I'm like,
black.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving the fuck on.
yeah, don't
Welcome.
hate because we are the superior.
Oh, as Stackmore
Superiority.
says, I seen the sad look on Ham's face when Loke said no quiz. Yeah, man, whatever. It's blame PlayStation.
mean-
Blame PlayStation. It's too much content, guys.
No easy W
Bushido
today.
Bushido Brown says cap. Yeah, she's capping, dude. She's capping. We'll check Cozy. She's like 90% Irish. I'm telling y'all, Anglo-Saxon up in here wearing these Nigerian bars.
Anglo-Saxon.
My
Move
15% white is like
The
Yeah,
all
shame.
from is all
Did I
Anglo.
get it? Did I
My
get it?
15%.
Anglo-Saxon, baby.
No,
Oh
Ain't
my
nothing wrong.
god.
You know what,
hilarious.
Cozy? Cozy, hold on to your roots. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being Anglo-Saxon. Okay.
That's
Speaking
like
of
50%
roots,
me. Only
speaking of
15%.
the roots, did you see what they said about Amber Heard? That was pretty interesting.
Bro, let's keep it moving. We're already 10 minutes late, dude. We're already 10 minutes late, guys. Come on.
Okay,
Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome to the Sony Party Show, ladies and gentlemen. Sony State of Play. Topic number 1. Let's try and run through this one.
okay.
Resident Evil 4 coming out March 4th, 2023. There's also PlayStation VR 2 content in development. Let's tackle this one in phases. Trailer. What do you guys think about the trailer? Ham, go first.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to re-ask the question because I was scratching my eye and shit. I couldn't even pay attention. I got allergies, bruh.
You use your eye to listen?
I wasn't
What?
listening. I wasn't listening. I was just too busy paying attention to like, damn, my eye itches.
People have to like visualize something so that they can give it their full attention.
Can you say that again, Cozy? I'm listening with my right eye. Can you say that again?
Some people
Oh,
have
get
to
the fuck outta
visualize
here.
things so they can fully
Man.
understand
Get
it.
out of here.
That's the thing.
Man,
I like how you turn down the music
Cozy,
when you're looking for your
Cozy.
exit.
Cozy. I know
Yeah?
you're used to that white privilege, but I need you to sit for a minute, okay?
Oh my
Ham,
god.
What? Ham, what do you think about the?
I'm not trying to get myself canceled.
Oh, excuse. You always give you. Okay.
You're
Ham,
using your African
Resident-
privilege right now to say that.
Sorry.
Okay. Ham. Resident Evil 4 remake. What did you think about the trailer?
Oh, the Resident Evil. I mean, I personally didn't care at all when I seen that. To be honest, when the show kicked off and that was it. I mean, I was happy for Resident Evil people, but to me, that's not when I started really grading. Well, I guess I started grading the show right there. I was like, man, next. When I was watching that, to be honest, I mean, because I'm just not a Resident Evil
not
fan.
feeling it.
So it had nothing to do with it looking bad or whatnot. I'm just not a fan of Resident
So
Evil.
how
I
did it
never
look?
have been.
Okay, remove your emotional attachment.
Well, like, okay, so
Back
how
then,
it looked, I thought it looked pretty nice. I mean, it looked like a game that's being remade. It didn't look like mind blowing or anything to me. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the same kind of vibes people get for Final Fantasy VII when that got remade, except this isn't as big of a deal. It's just another remake.
Dude.
I'm not blown away by it though, bro. Not at all.
Okay, before we jump to Cozy, let's go to the chat. Too Big says, I made it. Welcome, buddy. S Thankmo says, Loke, fed up today, LOL. Yes, I'm not in the mood today. Bushido says, Kuzi, you're making the rest of the US look bad. What is new, buddy? What is new?
Wow.
S Thankmo says,
Tend to you.
I'm just saying, Ham. The Anglo-Saxons, aren't they the ones who colonized the whole continental
sorry.
US?
My 15% of
come
Anglo-Saxon
on.
makes me better than both of you. All of
90
you. Okay?
You see, it's coming out. It's coming out. You know, just give it enough time, dude. By the end of the show, she's like, you know what? I'm too good for you for all this black on the show.
Yeah.
Oh
good
my
for the
god,
Negroes.
you're out of pocket.
Cozy, Cozy.
Y'all are out of
Resident Evil
pocket.
4. Cozy, Resident Evil 4. What do you think about it? About the trailer?
So I'm gonna have to go with Ham Solo here. The great Hamathi has spoken.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was a
Jeez.
nothing burger.
You guys are gonna get us canceled by all the gamers.
I mean, it was just.
Resident Evil
cool.
4 is like the holy cabal to these people. Jeez. Okay.
Like I said,
the
if you're a
fact that-
Resident Evil
yeah.
fan, cool, but I'm not. Move on.
All right. Roger that. Yeah, my 2 cents in this one. I thought I was gonna have the hot take on the show. At least it's ice cold because nothing. I also got nothing. I was like, whatever, man. I was using the Resident Evil footage to let my YouTube buffer because I was playing it on quality mode. So I was like, you know what, let it just keep playing. I don't really care, but let it keep playing because then it can buffer the rest of the video. Next one. Okay, there's a big selection of games that are coming to PSVR 2. Did any of them catch your attention? The following are the games that are being developed. There's Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, aka Village, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, No Man's Sky, and Horizon Call of the Mountain.
Oh man.
Cozy,
Yeah,
go
start
first.
with
Did
Cozy
any of these
first.
VR titles? Did any of these VR titles? Did they move anything in you?
Not interested.
After watching one of them, did you think I need to get me a VR headset?
No, I'm still thinking, like, some people say, oh, this is the killer software, this is the killer software. I'm still of the opinion that VR isn't there for me. It won't be there until it's completely wireless. People are like, oh, it's only one cable, and I'm like, until it's all completely wireless. And in addition to that, until I find anything worth it. You know what game could get me to play VR? Sea of Thieves VR. Now that, I want to be seasick in a VR headset. I want to be like playing Sea of Thieves, getting drunk in Sea of Thieves, and then vomiting in real life. I want that experience.
Cause is an expert. You're always shouting out Sea of Thieves. Let's go to the chat.
Sea of
Let's go
Thieves would be a great. Sea of Thieves
Let's go.
would be a great game for VR.
Okay,
Not just
Cozy.
because it's Xbox, because it'd be a great
Okay,
game.
Cozy.
Swear.
I think Microsoft gets it. Okay, they gave you a paycheck. You've shouted them out. Can we move
Where's
on?
my paycheck? Where's my paycheck?
Oh my lord!
Okay,
You're so
back to
messy,
the
Lo.
chat.
You are so
Back
damn
to the
messy
chat.
today.
Bushido says Kuzi denouncing the motherland. He also said, "What do you mean, no, by you people, bruv? If you didn't get it, then you're not gonna get it." Ham,
Oh,
go for it. Which one of these VR titles? Which one of these VR titles intrigued you and made you look at your wallet and be like, you know what? I think I can afford a VR headset.
None of them. I actually stated that on Twitter. I said none of these titles are intriguing enough for me to run out and spend whatever it's going to be, $300, $350, $400.
How many followers did you lose?
What's that? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to how like the fluctuation of the followers after that comment. But I can tell you that I'm not trying to play more Horizon right now. I know that for sure. Like, I have Horizon. I like the game for what it is. I don't really want to put a headset on to do it, especially as weird as it was to look at that game and see no arms, just hands going everywhere. I thought that was weird. I felt like, hey, you could
throwing hands, man.
They're throwing hands. I guess the feeling is supposed to be of you being the character at full effect, but like, I don't know. I feel like you could have attached arms to the character, even as weird as some of the spots the arms might be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that made the game run too hard or something. I don't know if they had it implemented in before or ever, but I just know that it was weird just seeing hands going all over the screen and no arms at all. And I mean, that's my beef with that game, I guess, a little bit. And I'm just not trying to play more Horizon. I've seen enough of shooting arrows at robots. I've seen enough.
Can
of
you
that
eat
for a
the
little while.
robots?
I have to say something here.
Don't know.
Ham, the fact that from all these games you've been talking about the Horizon VR game for the last 20 seconds, it says something in my opinion. Let's go to the chat real quick. Ed Stankmo says all the VR stuff look kind of mid. Ed Too Big says, Ham, you're saying PlayStation has no games. Ham, I need you to answer that question.
Am I saying PlayStation VR has no games? Is that the question? Or PlayStation in general?
Yes, answer the question.
Oh my God, you need to chill. Right now, yeah. Right now, I'm saying that PlayStation VR has no games for me.
Clip it! Clip it! Whoever is watching this right now, clip it! How many minutes we in?
Take it out of context.
What is wrong with you?
Ham said PlayStation has no games. Okay.
Wow, you are messy.
Okay.
You're a real piece of shit.
I'm not a big fan of PlayStation of VR, not PlayStation.
Oh,
I'm not
see?
A big fan of
we
VR.
got you too.
Whatever.
I'm not a big
fan of VR.
We taught that.
But I have to say, Horizon Call of the Mountain for me. I think I might buy VR just to play that game. That game to me is more interesting than Horizon Forbidden West or Horizon. What's the other one called?
pancakes.
Whichever
Forward
one of the
Dawn?
Horizon games, whichever one of the.
No, that's not
I
Forward
don't.
Dawn.
I don't care about any of the Horizon games. This one I want to get for real. I like it.
Really?
I
You
really
want to
like
get the VR
Zero
one?
Dawn.
Yes. That's the one I want to play.
Oh
That's
okay.
actually
That's. I mean, more
hashtag
power to you.
hashtag that's my Horizon. Hashtag my Horizon.
That's
Also,
my
what?
horizon.
VR games that are first person that aren't just floaty hands
Wow.
or floaty arms. Like when
Let's
you
go
look
to
down, you can
chat.
see
That's
your
my
testicles.
horizon, is what this fool said.
Hashtag my Horizon, baby. Let's go to the chat real quick. Bushido says, I'm enjoying shooting robot dinos with a bow, but that VR game looked mid. Bushido, you ain't got no taste,
That's not
brother.
why
I'm
you're
not gonna
probably
lie.
enjoying
I'm not gonna
shooting.
lie. The Horizon game
Oh, it's Zero Dawn.
looked.
It's Horizon Zero
nice.
Dawn. That's what it's called. It's Zero
I
Dawn.
thought the game looked nice from like atmospheric standpoint, like looking around and
Yeah.
whatnot seemed pretty cool. Seeing the dinosaurs or whatever metal dinosaurs up close, I'm pretty sure is gonna be really really dope. But
Dude.
I'm just saying, I don't want to play Horizon a third time this soon.
I
I'm
think
good.
you're suffering from Horizon burnout.
Yeah,
different
yeah.
for
I
someone
think
like
that is probably true of what that is. To me, it's just too soon. Like you just came out with that game, and I'm sure it's good for the crowd, especially those that really love Horizon. They're going to be out there to buy that day one. That's going to be a seller for their PSVR. That's because Aloy is now pretty much like the face of PlayStation. She's one of the main faces of PlayStation.
Thank you for correcting that.
So I think it'll be big, but as for me, somebody that's not a huge fan of Horizon, but I do enjoy it, it's just too soon. It's kind of like Tiny Tina's for me, I guess. I even admitted that I was burned out.
Yeah, Tiny
of
Tina's was a
Borderlands.
bad purchase. That was a bad purchase on my part.
I admitted that I was burned out of Borderlands. And then I still went and spent $70 on Tiny Tina's. And it has been a disaster for me. Like, I haven't got through playing that really at all. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah. Is it Cozy? Would you consider it sexist, the fact that Tiny Tina has a female protagonist and we're here bashing it? Would you consider it
God.
sexist?
Why?
Oh, do we have to ask those
Because
questions?
it's a female protagonist. I'm saying
I
it's a
don't.
female
So the
protagonist.
thing is, I think on one hand it's okay to bash it. On the other hand, I always praise like games with female protagonists that suck because like no one's going to like the same thing with black people. I want you to be able to be free to suck and to be mediocre. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Not everything is
It's
gonna
like-
be Black Panther.
I'm trying to think of an example. Lizzo. I absolutely can't stand anything about her. But I'm like,
Who's
you
Lizzo?
go. She's like a mediocre performer.
Oh
and I was like,
yeah.
you do-
She's big.
you do
She's a
you.
big deal.
Yeah, but she's so
How do you spell
mediocre and
Lizzo?
I'm here for it.
Is it
L-I-Z-Z-O.
Lizzo?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Damn.
something else. She's something
She's
else. She's
so
not
mediocre,
something
bro.
that I enjoy at all. But if you enjoy it, by God, have fun.
And I appreciate how mediocre she is. So I always am like, when people are like, hey, do you not, how do you feel about that? It's sort of like, you know what? I'm here for women being mediocre.
Cozy, you know what? I think you're only saying that she's mediocre because she looks the way she looks.
No.
Nope.
Yes,
Because I
you're
know so
fat
many
shaming
people
her.
that. No, she's really
You are
popular
fat shaming her.
amongst my friend group, and I really I don't feel like I don't really like love music. So like she's really popular amongst my friend group, and I listen a lot to her, and I just am like, ugh, every time. But I'm like, you know what? I'm here for you being mediocre. Yeah, I feel the same way about like what's the other one? Chloe and Haley. I hate them too. Can't stand them. But I'm like, I'm here for your mediocrity. mediocrity. Yeah.
How
here.
expensive? How expensive are gyms though? In America.
Excuse me. We don't fat shame.
Anyway,
you know, she's kind of like, you know, PS Plus Premium. You know, like, I'm happy you're there. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna be indulging in you.
Yeah.
let's go to the chat. Let's go.
I'm sorry.
Because okay, let's go to the chat. Bushido says, I get Assassin's Creed burnout all the time. I have to wait a year to play the newest game. Printed because he says the colored need to step their game up.
Wow.
No. She's saying the exact opposite, Bushido. The exact opposite. Like, no, we don't all have to be LeBron James or Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Or, you know, we can be Amy Schumer. That's fine.
Yes. Yes.
At Matt Likes Game says Ham with a banger take. Oh yeah, that take. That was just sizzling, man. Like, I'm speechless. I'm sitting here speechless, and I just want to move on to the next topic because if I get into this, you guys call me foul. It's gonna go beyond foul. Okay. Lizzo equals PlayStation Plus Premium. Christ. Spider-Man 2018 remastered coming to PC on August 12th, 2022. Cozy, tell us how excited you are. Also, Cozy, FYI, this is not the Black Spider-Man. This is just regular Peter Parker Spider-Man. Go.
Well, either way, I wasn't like super excited, but yeah, I guess. Yay.
Man, you lame for this one, Cozy. You lame for that.
Cozy does
I
not
had no
care about
interest in
anything.
either way. I'm okay. So something you need to understand. Number one, I'm not a fan of Spider-Man. So how am I supposed to even care about a Spider-Man game that much?
Man.
Okay,
I have the ability to
This is the
mute
third
you.
topic.
Know that.
Guys, this is the third topic, and Cozy's still like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I
I
know,
don't
right? I
I'm
mean, her
like, Cozy,
overall
you have
opinion,
a
you can
problem
tell
with
where this is
PlayStation.
going.
No,
Do you have a
PlayStation could
problem with
announce Fat
PlayStation?
Princess and a good little Big Planet 4, and I would be there for it.
Did you say Fat Princess?
Yeah, we're never gonna get another Fat Princess. I know.
There's a game called Fat Princess.
Yes.
Does Lizzo star in it?
No, sir.
Okay. What? Okay, Ham, go.
I see Matt Likes Games saying that Miles Morales is better.
Oh,
And he likes
Shut up.
he likes
Shut
the
up.
swagger and flight
Dude.
of a young black teen.
Oh,
And that
oh God.
he loves it.
God.
But anyways, I think that
Matt likes games, man. What the hell?
I think that
Go ahead.
I think it's pretty exciting for PlayStation and PC because they need to get their foot in on the PC market more.
Do they?
As much as they
PlayStation
possibly
need
can.
the PC market.
They do. I mean, they obviously are doing it for a reason because they need it. I mean, they need
I
that.
think it's because
I mean, it's just like these other streaming services. They want that watch time. They want that money because they can get that money right there up front and just selling that on there for what, like $60 now, because they've already made, plenty of money from that game off of PlayStation. This is what kind of feeds into the narrative of, oh yeah, they're getting a game 2, 3, 4 years later or something like that. But I think but I think that I think this is a big deal, and more games. You'll start to see more games coming out earlier and earlier and earlier. I just think that they need to drop certain games first on PC before they have the newer ones, so they can capture the most sales off of it. So they're obviously not going to drop Horizon. They weren't going to drop Horizon Forbidden West in there before Zero Dawn, or they're not going to drop you know, they're not going to drop a newer Ghost of Tsushima in there before they drop in the original one. They want to capitalize on the sales of each one. So maybe they set themselves up to be able to stagger for a little while longer, yes, but eventually it'll catch back up.
I think something you need to realize is there's an entire PC community who is not ever going to switch from PC, ever, under any circumstances.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens. And I mean, then you get people like me who typically will be like, if I'm only picking it up for a handful of games, I'll be like end of life and get them cheap and used. So you don't make a whole lot of money off me. You might make more money off of someone like me who will be like, this game hit $25, hit $30. I'll buy it. I might never even play it, but I'll buy it and try it out. Because for me, the only way for me to get, I don't have either next gen system. The only way, or current gen, but I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox. And the only way for me to get one is for 5 games on either to come out that I want. I won't buy one other than that.
Okay. So let's address at Matt Likes Games comment here saying that Miles Morales is better than Peter Parker. Cozy,
Yes?
do you agree that Miles Morales is better than Peter Parker?
I don't know I'm not familiar with all the material, but I will say my favorite Spider-Man movie is Into the Spider-Verse.
So that's your answer.
Yeah.
It's Miles Morales.
Okay.
I saw that movie
Miles
3
Morales.
times in theaters. 3 times.
3 times.
Mhm.
Wow. So it's like on Endgame levels.
I actually enjoyed it more than Endgame. I thought Endgame was okay. I didn't love it. I'm not a super
What?
hero fanatic. I can count probably 4 or 5 movies that I've enjoyed.
I cried during Endgame.
I think
But okay.
I look at movies from a film perspective, and Endgame is a good, I guess, into like the Marvel stuff, but it's not a good film. Like a good film is one that you can sit down and just watch in and of itself with no other context and be like, man, which is why I think Captain America Winter Soldier is the best Marvel movie.
Oh, okay. So it's the best because you don't have to watch the other movies to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Ham, which one's the better Spider-Man?
Stank Mom in the
Uh-oh.
chat. That was hilarious. Anyways,
I'm not saying that live on air. No, that's not. Stank Ball, that was funny, but no, we're not gonna say that.
oh, you can totally say that. You said Spider-Verse was booty juice. But anyways,
Booty juice.
I liked Miles Morales, the video game, better than anything Peter Parker. But I like Peter Parker's character 100% better than Miles Morales.
Racist. How can a black man
Miles
white
Morales'
Peter Parker?
character isn't developed
Black card
enough for
revert.
me.
Revert.
Okay, whatever. Miles Morales' character isn't developed enough for me, like, to where I know things as if they were like second nature, like I do with Peter Parker. Peter Parker, I have known since I was a really little kid, and like.
So here's a counter question for you before you keep rambling.
And some of the Toby.
If Miles Morales has another 15 movies in the next 15 years, will you then accept and like him?
Possibly. That's a possibility. I mean, just kind of depends of the. I mean, because you got a lot of feelings with Peter Parker in the past, with his dating life with Mary Jane, with Uncle Ben, you know, with his what is it, grandma or whatnot, or whatever. I'm not a professional at knowing all of this stuff. I'm just saying I have had a history with Peter Parker, more or less, and the fights that he's been in a lot more, where it feels like Miles Morales is kind of refighting some of Spider-Man or Peter Parker's old nemesises and whatnot, where it's not like,
Mhm.
man,
Nemesis
he
or Nemesis?
or whatever. I don't know how to say that one right either. But
Mm.
but I just am more into Peter Parker as a character. But Miles Morales' games are, or the game so far that he's had, was the best one I've played.
Okay. Listen, for me, right? It's gonna piss people off, but
You're always
I
gonna
don't
piss
care.
people off, Loke. That's all
I
you
That's
ever.
your
really,
That's what you're good
personality.
for. That's what you're good
whatever,
for.
man. What the hell ever.
You're this.
The, my
You're this
problem,
Your
over.
Texas
my
charm.
problem,
You're this.
my problem with
Oh,
bite me, both of you. My problem with Miles Morales is the same problem I have with Black Superman, Black Green Lantern. I think it's John Stewart, Black Batman, uh, Fox something.
Wait. You
All-
cannot include Green Lantern. You cannot include Green Lantern. Green Lantern's entire fucking organization, there are like bajillions of them. There's like a
Let me
space whale
finish.
that's a Green Lantern.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Would you let me finish?
What's up with this Black Batman I've been hearing about? What's
I
up
know
with
you
that?
like I know you like Kanye. I know you like Kanye. You don't have to emulate him right here on the show live. Let's go to the chat. Texans have bold personalities. Matt, would you chill? Chill, bro. Would you chill, okay, brother? I'm not Texan. Listen. Let me be brief. I don't like
Certainly
this.
don't like Negroes like a Texan.
Whatever, man. I don't like this black insert black character into a white legacy character. For me, it feels like an insult because with white characters, I swear, guys, every 5 years, there's an awesome original white character just popping up. They pop up every half decade, an amazing white character. Black characters, it's always okay, we're done with this white character. This white character existed for X amount of time. Let's make them black. And that is what we deserve in terms of, let me finish, creative real estate in whatever community, comics, video games, all this other shit. Black people or the black skin is relegated to the leftovers. When they come up with an awesome original concept, it's a white person. It's not a black person. So for me, every time I see Miles Morales, it's a big from whoever is a part of the creative teams that are not going to sit down and be like, you know what, let's make a cool black character. Let's go to the chat. Hang on, let's go to the chat. At Aaron VR Sweden, welcome Aaron. Says you're gonna watch a movie with my oldest. Just wanted to stop by and give you guys a shout out. Cheers, man. At Matt Likes Games, Black Batman is just LeBron James. Bro, Black Batman is freaking Michael Jordan. Okay? Sit down. Make some free throws. Ed Stankmore, Jace Fox. Thank you, Jace Fox. Yeah. Do yourself a favor, Ham, and never read his Batman storyline. Thank you. You guys gonna start saying Stankmore is Texan? The fuck. Bushido, I don't like how Log says black. Black.
He's not. He doesn't identify as one of us.
Whatever. At Matt Likes Games, I can definitely see what Loki is saying here, but the reason Miles does it for me is because he got his game and it was better than the original. In your opinion? Yeah. Okay. Guys, let's not get bogged down. Let's move.
No,
let's move
you
on.
can't, because you included Green Lantern, and Green Lantern is a whole ass organization. That's like saying, oh, we can all. It's a whole ass organization. Green Lantern isn't a person; it's an organization.
I wish there was
hold on,
more
hold on,
Hancock
hold on.
movies.
Hold on, cozy. Hold on. Of all the examples, you only sticking by Green Lantern.
Because I agree with you, but I don't. But you shouldn't have included Green Lantern, because I agree with you. I really agree with you. I 100%. except for that Green Lantern as an example, because that's an organization. That's like if they had like, oh, I get mad every time I see a black Power Ranger. It's like the Power
Okay,
Ranger.
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure when what is his face? What is his name?
John Stewart.
When
Hal Jordan?
his run was up, there was something that was going on with the main character for Green Lantern, so he effectively became Green Lantern. The same way, like with Batman, when what's his name? Jace Fox became Batman. Something happened with Bruce Wayne. He had disappeared, he had died, or etc. etc. But technically, he was still there, and it was part of the what is it called? Do you guys remember the Bat Corporation? Bat something. There was a bat in China. There was a bat all over the place. There was so many. Yeah, but Jace Fox specifically was named the Batman for I don't know how long. John Stewart, same thing. He was the Green Lantern for an extended period of time while the original wasn't there.
So was Hal Jordan. So was Kyle.
So and that's the thing for me. If T'Challa dies and then freaking I don't know, another African American male steps into the role to become T'Challa, for me, I'm not miffed about that. I don't have a problem with that. So when you tell me about Gardner or the Kyle, I don't like. I did not like Kyle with that shitty ass freaking mask on his face. But for me, it was like whatever, man. It's just another Green Lantern. For me, whenever a white character gets turned into a black character, it feels personally to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm interpreting it the wrong, worst way. It feels like, yo, let's give the bones to these people. Let's give the scraps to these people.
All your other examples were very much correct, but specifically Green Lantern, because I
gave you an example with the Bat Corporation or whatever that is equivalent to the
Green Lantern. Well, that was stupid though.
Because it's in a whole organization. No. Your point was that it's an organization. You can look it up, Google it, wherever you want. There was a Batman whatever thing.
Intergalactic organization.
No. You did not say intergalactic.
You guys are fucking going nuts.
Only. The hell? You said organization
so you don't know that
only. Now you're adding another extra descriptor just so you can be right. Come on, Cozy. Come on.
Organization is an organization. An intergalactic organization is still an organization.
No, you said organization. You're adding
intergalactic organization is still an organization, but the specific Green Lantern is an intergalactic organization. There are Green Lanterns. I already said that earlier, where there was like a space whale Green Lantern. There legit is a space whale Green Lantern.
Batman Inc. It was called Batman Incorporated. Regardless, because you can rewind the video if you like. You did not say intergalactic. You said organization.
I figured you knew since you were the one who made the original claim.
No. When you say organization, I follow your train of thought. Organization. Let's keep it moving. I did not think Spider-Man would take us 13 minutes to talk about freaking Peter Parker. All right.
Pizza Parker.
Yes, Peter Parker. Whatever. Let's go to the chat. The chat is Bushido says Cozy's 100% right. Blue Marvel and Spectrum are examples of great characters. Stankmore says Black Batman Incorporated. Thanks, guys. Aaron just bounced. Matt Likes Game says this is phenomenal listing. No, it is not. It is not.
It really is. I was just kicking back.
Okay, let's go to the commercial break. They said we said is brought to you by PlayStation VR.
No, it's brought to you by pickled quail eggs.
Moving on. We have to see you eat those. We have to see you eat those. Okay, let's do this. Moving on, we have Stray coming July 19th. You guys saw the trailer, and I hope you guys noticed that at the bottom it said not actual gameplay. Okay, Cozy, you like cats?
I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm getting it. I don't care. I'm getting it.
Day one.
Boo.
Yeah, it's It's actually on it's like $26 on Steam.
It's $26.
On Steam.
Well,
I've got plenty of Steam credit.
Okay, well, for Ham Solo, before you jump in and start hating, PlayStation Extra and higher tiers can download Stray at no extra cost. Ham, go first.
Woohoo! No, I mean, what are you doing, Cozy? What the hell?
At Bushido's
Keep playing.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Is she gonna eat it?
Oh man. Okay.
Christ.
Anyway, Stray
You have
is
to
just
swallow
not.
it now.
Don't sit there and make that face and keep your mouth closed. Ain't nobody trying to. Oh, damn it!
That's disgusting, Cozy.
You're
That
sick.
is disgusting.
You're sick.
Close your mouth when you chew. The hell? Then they call us barbarian. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. Whatever.
I've been.
Ham.
This is
Ham,
so
don't look at the
gross.
screen. Don't look at the screen, buddy.
I'm trying not
Don't look at
to.
the screen.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go.
It smells like it tastes like a fart in my mouth.
Oh my god, that is so foul.
Whose fart? Whose fart? Is it Metlax Games fart? Is it Stank
It's a
More's
general
fart?
fart. Ooh, it's spicy. It's spicy too.
Spicy fart.
I'm not looking.
Cozy is a connoisseur. Cozy is a connoisseur of farts, guys.
Y'all nasty.
Ham, can you please tell us about Stray?
I'm
trailer you saw.
trying, bro. I'm trying. I really am.
Don't look at the screen,
it
bro.
doesn't look exciting to me though. Like
What?
I just don't care about cats like that, man. I'm technically allergic to cats. Cats are cute, but I'm not gonna
You
play.
gotta
be kind.
But I'm not gonna play a game to be a cat. Like that's not. I'm not looking forward to that. That's cool that it's there. I don't think it's like in the same league as saying, oh man, this is like as bad as like Destruction All Stars or something like that. I'm not gonna say it's anything like that. It's just not a game that I'm excited to play. When I seen this on the state of play, I was like, oh, go figure, whatever. Next is what I was thinking.
Okay, so
in
my
mind.
question is, if it was a dog, would you play it?
As long as they have the Jungle Boogie song playing as the dog's running around.
Cozy, what do you call someone that discriminates against cats?
There's nothing wrong with the animal preference.
Because that's what the hell Ham is. Oh, there's nothing wrong with an animal preference. But if you have a human preference, you're a racist.
I mean, depends. If
Well, I'm
you-
not
that
beating
human
up
preference-
cats. I ain't beating up
It
cats.
depends. Yeah, it's not. It's like so. A racial preference is fine too. An animal preference is fine. I mean,
What?
no. If you know, so I take that back.
Racism?
If you
Oh
have an
my
animal
God.
preference for certain things, that is not fine.
Y'all getting
That is not
just
fine.
out of. Oh my god.
Like- You better not have an animal preference the same way you have a racial preference. That's all I'm saying.
Bushido, you need to chill.
Uh-huh. Cozy trying to back up real quick, yo. She trying to back the
I
fuck
think it's
up.
okay. I think both are
Okay.
But
Okay, well,
I will say,
personally- yeah?
I this way either way, like any game, pretty much done, but that's like published by Annapurna Interactive.
Mhm. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Is like, yeah, it's like yes, they could sell me poop. I can't think of a single game of theirs that has been published by them that I didn't like.
Challenge accepted. I will send you 5 games by Annapurna Productions that are dog shit.
What? What are you gonna send?
Hold on.
See, you don't even know what they make.
Okay, the Artful Escape was pretty cool. God damn it! All right, I'll tweet you. I'll tweet
Artful
them at you.
Escape was
Let's
fire.
go
The
to
first game published by them was 12 minutes, and that was because what the actual fuck is the best way
Okay.
I can describe my experience with that game.
Yeah,
Okay,
that game
hold
was
on.
fucked up. That game was
Worth
fucked
playing
up.
though. Worth playing. Let's go to the chat. At Stank Mode says Cozy isn't human. The sky is blue, dude. Everybody knows that. Bushido says Ham Solo. Cats can go to hell. Yes, that is exactly how Ham Solo feels for cats.
No, that's
Here's
Matt
cat,
likes
you
games.
guys.
I mean, I
Here's
guess
my cat.
kinda.
At Matt likes game says I call them an op. Ham is an op. What's an
cat.
OPP? I don't
What
get
the
it.
hell?
What the hell is that?
This
Oh,
my
people that
cat.
discriminate against cats. Oh yeah, Ham's now up.
She got the dust
Bushido,
from her
look.
cat.
Look, got me dead, dude. I'm doing the Lord's work today. Hallelujah. Personally, I'm getting Stray. Definitely gonna enjoy it. I love the visuals. Let's move on. The Callisto Protocol coming December 2nd, 2022. Okay, before you guys give your piece, I have to say something. When I saw this trailer, I just thought this is the best Dead Space wannabe I've seen in a long time.
These eggs
yeah,
are giving me the bubble
That's my
guts.
whole take. That's my whole take on this one. This is a Dead Space wannabe. I don't know if it's gonna
I'm
be
gonna eat
good.
3 of them.
Mhm.
Ham, go first.
I feel like you stole what I was gonna say a little bit. Is that it gave me
Did
Dead
I?
Space. Yeah,
Did I?
it gave me Dead Space feels of the way it kind of looked and whatnot. I haven't got very far into Dead Space. I still need to play those games, but I played.
I'm gonna try and swallow this egg
I
whole.
played like the first like hour and a half or whatnot, and that game is kind of freaky. I really need to get back into it. It's on my PC downloaded. Just I need to play it.
No?
I just
Did you
don't play
fail?
games on. I just don't play PC that much. I don't play games on
I
PC
don't play
that much.
PC.
I mostly play on my consoles. Yeah, absolutely, because consoles are better. Consoles are better, in my opinion.
Okay.
Consoles,
Enjoy that.
Ham.
they're just better. They're
Enjoy
just
that.
more relaxing to play on as a console. But anyways, back
Okay,
to
that's better.
Callisto.
That's better. Don't say consoles are better and then
Well,
put a full
they're
stop. What
not. They're obviously not like shinier and faster performing.
And
but
you can't play
they're
every
more-
game with a keyboard and mouse.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
God.
that sounds
You
Let's
can
go to
play
the chat.
Sims
That
with
sounds
custom
disgusting.
Let's go
content.
to the chat. Let's go to the chat. At Jason Portillo, welcome. Says it's actually being made by former Dead Space devs. Can they make something else? I mean, originality, guys. Come on. At Mad Likes Game says Callisto Protocol looks amazing. Yeah.
It
We'll
does.
see.
It does
Cozy.
look amazing. To me, it was.
Um,
I didn't even get to finish my damn take because I was busy talking.
Shut
up.
We get it. You love
Shut
it.
up.
You love it.
Shut up, Lo.
We get it.
Stop being
Shut
so
up, Lo.
angry,
Nah, it's fine.
Ham.
Shut up,
Fine.
Lo.
Fine.
But
Stop
anyways,
being so aggressive, Ham.
no. No, Callisto
You're showing
Protocol
some
was
negative
by
rage.
far the best thing shown
send your name
at the
out
whole
here.
event. It was the best thing shown at the whole event. It was the most
whole
realistic looking. Yes, absolutely, 100%. There's only one other game that I thought looked cool, but I didn't think was in the same league as Callisto Protocol. I'll wait for you to mention it. If you do, if you don't mention it, I'll bring it up.
The game that was on the same league as Callisto.
Not on the same league. I said the next game that I liked a lot that I seen was
cool.
was dope, but not in the same league as Callisto. Like,
Dude, we're talking about everything. That's why at the beginning of the show, I was like, welcome to the Sony Pony Show. Cozy, before we jump to you, let's go to the chat. Bushido says Callisto Protocol is made from the creator. Yeah, we got that one. Mad Likes Games, yeah, they are. The Xbox Series X GPU is equivalent to an RTX. Oh, Mad Likes Games is here for the PC bashing.
Please.
Damn.
Everyone knows the Xbox Series X is equivalent to a 750 Ti. I said it. Trash.
wow.
That's
why your screen
a bit-
froze just now. That's why her damn screen
That's why
froze,
she's
and
depressed.
she got
Oh,
completely kicked. She got kicked for saying the wrong thing on
Ham,
this platform, and it
did
just
you
screwed up the
kick
way
her?
everything looked.
Ham, did you kick her out? Tell the truth, Ham. Did you kick her out?
No, I
You
did
freaking
not.
kicked her out.
I didn't
Cause
kick
this-
anybody
Ham,
out.
It's my regular scheduled Discord restart. You know, the whole thing where it just basically randomly starts like once.
Okay.
See, and you over here trying to say, "Oh, hey, I'm look at you kicking her out for hating on Xbox."
Have be kicking her out just because she's talking shit about his Xbox. Ed
Oh,
Bushido
my
says
God.
Loki out of pocket now. I welcome any Dead Space clone. Look, man, nothing wrong with a Dead Space clone. It just has to be good. And I'm sorry, guys. We've been watching the same gaming industry. I mean, trailers are very nice, but when it's time for the rubber to hit the road, shit gets
How
iffy
does the
real
rubber
quick.
hit the road?
At Stackmore 750 Ti, laughing my ass off. Cozy, a PC elitist. Bushido says low kick Cozy. I did not kick Cozy. These are
He did.
false
Yeah.
He did.
allegations. These are false
I
allegations.
have the receipts. I have the messages.
Oh God. Okay, Cozy, give us your take on the Callisto Protocol trailer.
It looked really cool, but as far as me being like, oh man, I want that game, fuck no. I don't play horror games at all under any circumstances. No.
That's weird
no,
because you
no,
watch horror movies to go to sleep.
That's different.
It's not.
Watching horror movies to go to
It's
sleep
just
is
so
completely
weird.
different.
No,
It's
I'm
relaxing.
with her. I'm with her, Ham. Horror movies are fine to watch, but horror games, you're there, dude. You are there, brother. They're cleaving you open. That is scarier, in my opinion. I'm with Cozy on this one.
Whatever. I'd rather play a horror game than watch a horror movie. Horror
Okay,
movies are
well,
boring.
at Jason.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go to the chat. Ed Jason Portillo says it's been a long time since Dead Space came out. Yeah, facts.
Okay. Coming with a new one.
Is Portillo the correct way to say it?
Jason, who said it best? Is it Cozy? Cozy, say it.
I said Portillo.
Okay, I'm saying Jason Portillo.
Oh my God,
Give
that
your
was a
take.
little. That was a lame ass flex
This
right
is
there.
no Portillo.
No, Portillo. No. Dígame, hijo. Dígame. Ham, give us
Say it
your
with you.
accent for Jason's name. Go.
Portillo.
Oh,
No.
God. Okay, so Jason,
No.
just type in there who has got the best accent.
So no, that's what I'm saying because there's the restaurant Portillo's, and I was like, is it said like how either way?
Oh,
That's
just
why I
because
asked.
everyone calls it Portillo's doesn't mean that's how it should be.
Like there's
pronounced.
a for sales here, and every time it hears me, I hear it, I die a little inside.
Hmm.
For sales.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Rollerdrome coming August 16th. Cozy, go first.
That looks coolish, but nothing top Stray for me. I'm sorry. Everything else was like,
Okay.
I may try
Sam?
it one day.
What?
In your
Cozy
face, Lo.
said it
Eat
right.
shit. Eat shit. Eat
You
shit,
said
Lo.
Cozy said it right. For real?
Yeah. With your weak ass, lame accent that was pretend
Whatever,
as
man.
hell.
Whatever. Ham. Cozy, take that dub. Ham. Rollerdrome, go.
Oh, that was the second game. That was the second game that I thought looked really dope. I'm sorry, but like it gave me Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio kind of vibes, and I liked that. It looked really clean, shooting on skates. I'm with it. I'm down to try it.
Okay.
Patches out.
It was also really
Next,
exciting to see that girl post the game that she was working on Twitter. She's like, she was watching the state of play and saying, "Oh, they're finally showing the game that I've been working on." And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty dope."
Later, Tater.
Okay.
Damn, Cozy.
What?
I really
Oh, I
don't
thought you
care
were
about
talking about the game.
Rollerdrome. No. She's talking
Oh,
about
man,
Matt.
Loke, here's your
Matt
bad
likes
take.
game.
For real. Like, when you said you loved it, I'm like, obvious. Of course, he freaking loved it.
You'd rather it be someone's interpersonal drama visual novel about their experiences in roller derby.
At
Yeah,
Stackmore
you're
says
boring.
you're not grabbing Stray day one. We are all grabbing it except for Ham. Except for Ham.
Except for Hamathy, we are grabbing it. 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Yes. Facts. Facts. Alright, so let's move on. Rollerdrome is mid. Okay. Next game.
Before you move on, read Bushido's comment.
You guys are hating.
Bushido says the game looked like jet lag radio. Man, people say I'm foul. Jet Set Radio is one of the greatest games. Come on, man. All right. Okay, here we go. Ether Nights or Ether Nights coming early 2023. I have a lot to say about this game. Ham, go first.
Nope, I'm good. It doesn't look like something for me.
Not interested.
Not interested at all. I mean, I can already tell just by watching that I'd play it for like 20 minutes and then jump out. I'd be done.
Wow, so you didn't get any Scarlet Nexus vibes from it?
Nope, I didn't.
Okay, Cozy, go.
So I wanted to be interested, because the 2 things are great combat can always win me over in a game.
That's true.
But here's why Scarlet Nexus is great. Scarlet Nexus is it's incredibly weeby. The story is like very eye roll and ugh. But every part of that is skippable, so you can just get right to the combat and be like, choom, choom, choom.
I love that story, but okay.
But anyway,
it is kind of weeby though.
Looks
to be
equally
honest.
weeby. This one game also looks really super weeby. And I feel like I saw somewhere a description that included dating sim or something of the like.
Yep.
And
That's
that
what killed it
immediately
for me.
tells me that game is made for weebs and story heavy, and I'm like not there for it. But good for the people that like that sort of thing.
Okay, Jason Portillo, he said it, man. Jason Portillo says action and dating sim. Bushido says Scarlet Nexus was fire. Yeah. Personally, I cannot wait for this game. I really, really want to play it.
See, the reason I like Scarlet Nexus was because of the upbeat vibe that the game kind of felt like. I did not get that feeling with this game. This game felt like kind of like, I don't know.
You think about it was how blue it was?
Yeah.
Scarlet Nexus.
Did the color palette make you blue?
Scarlet Nexus was very red, and it also had that like kind of like lo-fi hip hop beat going on the entire time.
It was dope. I liked that. I feel like this game is gonna be the opposite kind of feeling, where it's gonna be kind of dark, gloomy.
The combat looks fantastic, though. Come on, guys.
The
combat does look
good.
pretty good. Yeah, I'll give it that.
So,
but
the
I'm just not
combat
sure if
had
the sword
me.
will grab me.
So the other thing I want to know is
basically-
skippable cutscenes.
Okay,
That's very fun.
that will be important when it comes out. For me, the fact that it looks like it nailed combat for me is like it's 50% done on the basic of what a good game is. That is very important for me. At least I need to enjoy pressing the buttons. And then story-wise, I have one big complaint. I would like for Japanese developers to move on from the high school kids save the world trope.
Why would they?
I'm good. Hey, you know what? They don't have to do it. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm over it.
And they
Like,
don't need to
really
move away
done
from
with
it as much as it'd be nice to see
something
adult
different.
one. Well, like
More
something
mature
more
story.
mature and more, and it doesn't even have to be like mature as in like disgusting and crazy. Just mature to the point where it feels like you're handling people that have like rational thinking.
Yeah. And also don't make me feel icky about looking at someone. Before I decide, like, is this person hot? I'm like, are they of legal age? Ed Stankmore says I'm good.
That's a real thing.
Stankmore is not interested. Ed Stankmore is not interested at all. and it's fair. It's fair enough, you know. Like I don't judge anyone that says they looked at at Eternights and they're like, nope, I'm good. Because
I just want to know
personally,
what's
I'm into
skippable.
the game, but even I'm not like I'm not gonna pre-order it. That I'm into it, but I'm not into it like that. I'll wait for like a week after it comes out. I'll see people say. The next one is a genre that I could not give two shits about. But before we go there, at Jason Portillo says, yeah, they overuse it. The trope. Bushido, Amen, Loke, that high school thing is old. It makes us feel creepy, bro.
That
Sure.
I mean, to be honest,
You say probably.
to be honest,
What,
this
Cody?
might even seem a little. To be honest, this might
Sorry.
even seem a little weeby, but that's one of the things that I appreciated about like Dragon Ball Z, for instance, is that you clearly knew Goku was a dad, he was an adult. Vegeta was an adult that acted like a kid sometimes, but at the end of the day, he learned to become more mature. Like there are clear adults in that game, and it's not controlled simply just by a bunch of kids ruling or trying to conquer the world.
Ham, it's one of the reasons why I think I can't get into Boruto. I love Naruto, but because I watched it at the appropriate time when I was that age and I'm cool with it, I wish they would have just carried on the story. But now we're restarting again with another kid, and it's like, that's not for me. Cozy, you were going to say something before Ham cut you off.
I don't remember.
All right,
I think I was
let's
just
move it.
interjecting comments like, Loke, your breath smells like butt cheese.
Cheddar or what type of cheese?
More like a Gouda.
Okay. The cheap stuff.
Onion breath.
The cheap stuff.
Cheap?
Okay.
Did you say
Thanks,
cheap?
man.
Did you call Gouda cheap?
Okay. Let's move on, please. Let's not talk about cheese, guys. Come on. We spent enough time with Spider-Man. Street Fighter 6 coming
But I like chocolate
2023.
milk.
Are you done eating your eggs, your whale eggs?
Oh, I have to eat one more.
No,
Okay.
you don't.
So
Yeah, I do.
you really don't.
I've already
Cozy.
got the bubble guts.
Oh man. Go for it, Cozy.
I
Go
tried
for
to
it.
swallow it whole, but then I was worried that it would get lodged in my throat.
Yeah,
That's also what she
that's a
said.
good thing to be worried about.
Yeah.
I used to be really good at this because I used to practice with swallowing grapes in case I ever had to be a mule.
And on that note, Ham Solo, Street Fighter 6.
I'm not the biggest fighter when it comes to video games.
You a lover, not a fighter.
I guess so.
I'll
but
punch you in your face.
I'm not into those
Cozy
No.
would whoop your ass though.
2D fighters. Not really ever been big into those. But I thought it looked really cool and refreshing. I mean, this is a 30-plus-year-old franchise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool to see that they're still alive. It's cool to see that they're going to be multi-platform this time around instead of just being on PlayStation. So that's a dub.
Nobody.
I
bought
mean,
the game last time.
but we're talking about the state of play, though, right?
What?
I mean, this could.
They said it.
This kind of felt like a little bit of what the state of play was. You got two of them in your mouth now. But anyways, you look like Droopy.
Guys, let's keep it PG. Let's keep it PG. Come on, yo.
But anyways, I
Cozy,
thought it
could
was
you just swallow.
I thought it was pretty nice to
move on?
see.
Wait, you said keep it PG, then you told me to swallow?
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna close
Yikes.
the camera. Ham, just finish with your Street Fighter take. Christ.
Loke is losing it over here. You couldn't stay on camera for that second. But anyways,
Oh, my internet. That's what happened.
you cannot hold it together. You cannot hold it
go.
together.
Street Fighter 6. Go.
I already went pretty much. Oh my god. But
All right,
anyways,
fine. While Cozy finishes swallowing, I'll give my take on this. Anyone that knows me, it's a big load, guys. It's a big load. Okay.
Oh
Okay,
my
guys,
god.
Listen, let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Mo says we don't even want to start going down the Boruto route. Shout out. Mo, gems all in this episode. No, they're not in this episode. They're in her mouth, dude. They're not in this episode.
Oh my god.
Okay. My take of Street Fighter, guys. I have to be honest. Anyone that knows me knows that I despise anything 2D.
You're a 3D fighter, so you're gonna shit all over this.
It's ironic because I started with 2D, but ever since 3D came around, for me it just feels like why are we holding on to like a Stone Age thought process or system? I don't know. So I don't care how shiny Street Fighter is until they go 3D, they're crap. And also, I'm a bit heartbroken because I don't know if you guys saw, but there's something called the Battle Hub in Street Fighter 6. It looks like you're gonna be able to create your own fighter, customize, and I don't know if you're gonna level up or I don't even know if there's a story behind it. I'm just saying, for me, when I played Soul Calibur 6, a 3D fighter with swords and stuff, dude, when I found out you could create your own fighter and go on like an epic quest with them, I couldn't play anything else. It was so engrossing. It was amazing. I loved it to bits. I'm conflicted with Street Fighter 6 because I would love to interact with it to enjoy the Battle Hub system, but I freaking hate 2D games. So for whoever enjoys Street Fighter, good on you. And I'm heartbroken because I can't play with you, and there's no way I'm going back to 2D. Screw that. I'm so done with 2D. Cozy, go. Oh, sorry, Cozy. Sorry, Cozy. Before you go, Asterisk Gaming just jumped in. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Go ahead, Cozy.
I've never been big into Street Fighter, so I mean it's cool. I hope I'm glad that it's available on more platforms, and I hope the changes and the stuff they've added to the features enhance the games for Street Fighter fans.
Yeah. Okay. This one's a bit of a nothing burger, but
but before we move on to the next thing, I just want to say, I still think one of the best fighting games of all time is I think it's Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
With the Conquest mode in that.
Ooh, that was good.
That was one of the best Mortal Kombat and fighting games to me of all time. Being able to like get brought up by like Bo Raicho and stuff like that in that game was pretty dope. Like learning all the fighters. That was dope.
Yeah. For me, my favorite Mortal Kombat was Deadly Alliance.
That was a good one too.
I don't know.
I forgot all about that one.
For me. Till today, that still hit the spot for me. It's actually one of the reasons why I think PC overall, like I'm coming around to the idea that PC overall is probably the way to go. It's
premium experience.
Because you can buy the game and you're done. You can have it 10, 15 years, or there's emulators which are doing better than what the people that own the IPs are doing. So
keeping the community alive even after the console community dies.
Yeah, like I'm very upset. I know we're not talking about it, but I'm still very upset that you can't play Metal Gear Solid 1 to 4 on the PS5. Like you can't just install them and then just play them. I don't, in my mind, it makes no sense. Like 0 sense whatsoever. I'm not even console warring or anything. I'm just saying, yeah, consoles, man. You guys need to get your shit together. At Bushido says Loke must have his window
Whoa.
open. I can hear tropical birds outside. That's cozy.
That's me.
It's cozy, dude. There's literally birds behind her, bruv. Use your eyes. Don't be like him.
He's
Don't-
old.
don't
He has.
with your ears.
He's like 70
Watch
years
with your
old.
eyes and listen with your ears. Who's
He's
old?
like 70 years old. Bushido's like 70 years old. Or 80.
Don't be ageist,
I forget which
cozy.
one.
Don't be ageist.
No,
'cause
I'm
that's your
not
white
making this
privilege
up.
coming out. That's your white privilege coming out. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. Tunic
He-
coming
he is like
September
90.
27. Tunic coming to September 27. Cozy, go.
Oh, like I'm glad more people get to play it. I still haven't played it, even though I bought it.
Yeah, typical gamer. That's what we do. That's our thing, you know. If you buy games and you play them, finish them, and then buy another game, you're not a real gamer. Ham, Tunic. Ah, come on, don't be like that, Ham. Come on, don't be mean. It's an indie game. We have to be nice to Tunic.
Just because it's an indie game doesn't make me that doesn't change my opinion on how I feel about that game. I'm not into it. I don't like it. It's not for me. I'm good. Anyways.
Okay. Yeah, I also do not give two craps. I only brought it up because it was on the Sony State of Play. So here we are. Let's move on.
Another game that's a multi-plat that you're supposed to be excited for on the State of Play. Great.
Oh damn!
What else?
You're gonna go there? You're gonna go there? Okay.
Well,
here's another one.
So I mean, what's the best? What's the best game that's
Exclusive?
first party? Yeah, that's exclusive on there.
Horizon. That is it. All the other games, every
VR one?
single
Yeah.
one of them. All the other games, none of them was like Sony did not come out and say exclusive or only on. They just said, "Here's a game."
Stray,
by that language-
Stray is a sleeper. Tunic's a sleeper. And I don't mean sleeper as in a game that's gonna come and blow my mind. I mean something that you
Yeah.
literally go to sleep when you turn it
It
on.
will blow your mind. You'll be blown.
I tried.
You guys
I
will be
tried
laying in all these people's laps taking photos and just thinking that you're a
Oh, God.
cute kitty.
What is that?
Like that's all you
That
guys are
sounds
gonna
like a
do.
dream.
It's gonna
That
give you
sounds like a
it's gonna
dream.
give you a trophy for
Wait,
rubbing
Cozy,
up
you
between
wanna play
someone's
this game?
thighs. It's gonna give you a
What?
trophy for rubbing up
You
between
want to play a
someone's
game where you
thighs.
lay on someone's lap?
Yeah, where you run up to people and like laying in their lap.
Shut up.
Like I'd play a game
Shut up,
that was
Cozy.
entirely like
Shut
a cat simulator where you're just running up doing cat things.
Shut up, Cozy.
You're
Yeah,
gonna get
Tunic
hit by a
is-
car and it's gonna be game over.
Tunic is a rent. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. That was not funny. That was not funny. Okay, here we go. Season, a letter to the future. This one I know Cozy's gonna like. This one. It's got a black protagonist, black female protagonist in a philosophical game. Cozy, please tell us how this
Did it
game is
click all
going to
the
win
boxes
Game of
What
the
there,
Year.
game?
Cozy?
What game?
What's it called? Season, a letter to the future, coming
Oh.
autumn 2022. Also, why the fuck not just say X day, X month, 2022? Why autumn? Why is it
Because
spring?
they don't have it. Wait, did they give a date? Or did
Spring.
they give
didn't.
What
They
the
just
hell are
said
you talking about?
autumn
Spring.
2022. No, I'm saying there's developers that do that crap. They say things like coming
Because they
spring,
don't
whatever.
have a date. They don't
So
have a
just
date.
say-
That's why.
Just say coming 2022. Okay, because this verbiage of autumn and spring and whatever, that's just America, y'all. The rest of the world
That's all that matters.
functions. Oh, okay, Cozy, can you please just
Forget
talk
you're
about the
not
game?
in a temperate climate, so you don't understand seasons.
Cozy, can you please just talk about the
Oh,
game?
that's sad. You don't have seasons.
Yeah, they just have hot. That's
And
that's
colder,
every season.
And less hot. They have
It
hot
just
and less
says
hot.
hot and less hot. A little hotter than usual. That's the
It actually looks really good.
scorching.
It actually looks really good. I'm excited for it. not as excited as like I would have thought. I'm not unexcited. It's like a game that I will totally go out and get. But that's the word. It's like basically it looks good.
Okay. Ham, go.
What season is it over there right now? Is it hot or hotter?
Oh my god!
Aren't you below
It's
the
winter.
equator, so wouldn't it
It's
be hot?
winter, Ham. It's freaking winter.
It's hot
Yeah.
because he's below the equator.
So-
I
so-
learned this from
So it's
Animal
warm.
Crossing.
So it's warm.
Okay, Ham, when you decide to answer the question, we'll get back to you. Let's go to the chat. The chat, at Stankmore says, I hate that season release date nonsense. Just give it. Thank you, Stankmore. And
Sounds
Stankmore's
like
American.
what if they change it? That's the thing. What if they change the date?
Jason Portillo says dry and rainy. Bushido says dry and drier hot. I'm glad you guys are having fun with this. Ham, do you want to give us your take on season A Letter to the Future?
Yeah, no. It's a big
Okay,
no.
then.
This is a fat no for me. Like, this is really
Dude,
like
it's a black female protagonist.
whoa,
What is wrong with
cool. Cool.
He doesn't like Negroes.
I don't care
Also,
about
did you
those
buy-
kind of
did you buy
games.
all of Lizzo's albums. Have you bought them yet?
No, but I am subscribing to PlayStation Premium, so I'm right there with that type of content.
Oh man. Okay. So are you getting season A Letter to the Future or not?
I'm not. I mean, what part of that seemed like I was going into the direction of
Jesus.
getting it?
Thing
Man,
about
you're
it
not an
is,
ally.
I don't know. I think the thing about it is like cool. These are on the state of play, but it's like I don't know. So far, I'm like kind of disappointed because nothing that would
The hell are you
incentivize me to
doing?
be like me.
Yeah.
I'm
What,
pulling.
do you have a spider
I'm
web
pulling,
on
like,
your face?
lint.
Don't put it in your mouth. Whatever you do, do not put it in your mouth. Oh god. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my
At
god.
Bushido said that game looked so boring.
Yes, thank
But-
you.
Bushido, I expect so much more from you. I'm so disappointed, buddy. I am
It
so
reminds me of a
disappointed in
sad kind of like chill game, like What Remains of Edith Finch, and I think that's why.
Don't
But I
do
mean-
that. Don't do that.
Also, it's on I think my problem is with a lot of the state of play is so far it's like every game I want is being released on PC. So it's like, aren't you trying to sell me? Aren't you trying to sell me? Sell me.
Sony's trying to diversify, Cozy. They're not
They're
staying
trying to
into
sell you a
that
game,
small
not
section.
I know,
not a console.
but are they trying to? But they have to sell me their games.
They're
Ham,
trying to
you
sell
need to
you their
stop with
games,
that shit.
not a console. They don't need console
Stop,
anymore.
Ham. Stop it.
They haven't
Stop
sold
it.
any game that I want. That's what I want them
You
to
don't
do.
need a console anymore at this time.
They need
Okay,
to make another Fat Princess.
Again with Fat Princess. Okay,
Yes.
listen. Personally, I really like the look of it.
You were
Bushido
lame.
says the game is boring. The Bushido says the game looks boring, and I have to say it's not the most exciting thing on the planet. But the reason why I like games like this game, what is this? Season and Edith Finch and all these other games, is that I feel like they offer different options to video games and they show different shades of the medium. And I think it's a beautiful thing when you see good games that aren't Doom or Fallout or God of War or shooty or kill this
Chilling.
or destroy that, you know?
Yeah,
It
sucks to see good games. You're right.
Get it? Yeah, there's like more to the mechanics of games than just being like stab, kill, repeat.
At Jason Portillo says it shouldn't matter. Dude, I'm 100% with you. It shouldn't matter the skin color, sex, or race.
That's the
of
only
a
reason you like
character.
it.
But Christ, I just told you about the fact that it's a different genre, but you're choosing to ignore it. But whatever, it's Ham. We're used to this shit. But, going back to Portillo, Portillo, really
It's
shouldn't
Portillo.
matter, but because we have so few options, it does. You know,
Yeah,
if
Luke feels left
ninety
out.
percent of the games, if 90% of the games had black people, and then one game had a white dude, trust me, bruv, trust me, everybody be talking about it. Let's move on to the next game.
But
It's
then you
actually
got
the
a
last one.
problem with Miles Morales.
Yo, if 90% of the characters were black, we wouldn't have a Miles Morales. The reason we have a Miles Morales is that creativity is bankrupt when it comes to black people. Okay, let's go. Final Fantasy 16 coming September 2023. Ham, go first.
What's coming out 2023? I was still thinking of the last question.
Coming summer 2023. Final Fantasy 16.
Oh,
Go.
wow. This is a big don't care. I'm not a Final Fantasy
But the
fan.
graphics are fantastic. Did you see all that?
As soon as I noticed that it was Final
weird
Fantasy,
names.
I was
Did you see the weird names?
off.
Check the names that pop up and they occupy like the whole screen. That was like, wow, this is the big headliner. Nothing?
Bro.
Nothing.
No. I mean, this is why we should maybe have Stan come on the show, because maybe he could like
He's freaking.
Why haven't we had
Stank is
Stan on
freaking the
here?
hell out.
because
fine.
because I
Answer
think
in
he
the
would have.
comments. Will you be
I feel
available?
like he'd have a
next
good
weekend?
take for. I feel like he'd have a good take for Final Fantasy, but I don't. I don't, because I'm not a fan of it. I've never been a fan
Close
of
relative
it.
of the Thresher
No.
Moss.
Okay. Ham does not care about Final Fantasy. Cozy, go.
No.
I don't know. So here are the Final Fantasies I've liked: Crisis Core, Tactics, Theater Rhythm, which is the best Final Fantasy. It is a rhythm game. And so far, the only mainline one I like is 9, because it's kind of goofy and they have like anthropomorphic animal people. So
Animorphs.
yeah,
Okay.
Animorphs. You know, that name fucked me up.
Okay, so Cozy, are you getting Final Fantasy 16 day one?
Why did
No.
you ask me that?
No, she ain't.
I listed off like 3 or
You sound pretty excited for it, so I'm like, okay. She sounds like
sound.
okay, Cozy. There's no need to get verbally violent with me, okay?
You know what? That's not verbal violence. I will show you
Wow.
verbal
You're
violence.
trying to promote your favorite state of play to date.
At Jason Portillo says it's more action looking this time. I thought all the Final Fantasy games were action looking.
Yeah, they all
Personally,
look like action, but it's a lot of boringness when you play it.
Yo,
What
Ham,
for
ease off of trashing Final Fantasy, dude.
I can't.
We're gonna
stop.
lose viewers.
I hate it.
6 is good, because who doesn't love Captain?
Okay. Personally, I thought the trailer it looked nice. It looked very nice to look at. You know, like the cutscenes, the actions. It looked very nice. But I have to say I'm with him
Jason knows
on
what's
this
up.
one.
Jason also
Yeah.
likes 9.
He also liked 9. Yeah. I wish I'm with Ham. I wish I cared more about the Final Fantasy thing.
I wish I did too, but I just don't. I just don't
What
care.
about the First Fantasy?
And
Someone should
I
make a
mean,
spoof series called The First Fantasy.
I personally remember Final Fantasy as far back. I know it goes further back, but I remember as far back as the original PlayStation 1.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And that's where I got my first taste of Final Fantasy. And then is when I made my choice that I am not a fan. I knew it was a big deal. I knew that people liked it. I was happy for the people that liked it. And I feel like that has not changed in over 20 years. That I just don't care about Final Fantasy. No matter how they put it, as soon as I see FF and a number, I'm done. I just don't even
Oof.
care.
My story of Final Fantasy is I started with 7 on the PS1 as well, and I enjoyed the crap out of that one. Uh, I got Final Fantasy 8, and that was it for me. Like I noped out of the rest of the series. I was like, oh, okay, so they made one good game, and then that was it.
No, there's more than one good game. Crisis Core is fantastic.
Estangmo says Final Fantasy X is the GOAT.
Crisis Core is
Bushido
good. Tactics is good. 6 is good. 9 is good. Theater Rhythm is good.
We get
Theater
it.
Rhythm. Theater Rhythm.
Bushido says I haven't played Final Fantasy in decades, but I want Final Fantasy 16. I also got the same vibes. I'm not sure if I'll actually click on it to pay, but I got the vibes like, okay, I could buy this. Estangmo says Ham gotta chill. For real, he does have to chill. This is too much indifference to one of the biggest franchises on the planet. Jason says Final Fantasy 16 seems to be more inspired by the classic looking FF. Each Final Fantasy is self-contained story. Oh, even gameplay. Ah, okay. So there's no like real pressure to be like, I need to play the previous ones. Okay.
You know, that's interesting to hear because because I personally think when I hear a Final Fantasy in a new number, I think it's just more of the previous
whatever game before.
Like you know, it's what he's telling me is it's like Fallout, to where each Fallout has really nothing to do with the next one.
With the previous.
Yet I'm over here thinking when I looked at Fallout originally, and Matt Likes Games had to correct me on it. I was like, man, I didn't want to play Fallout. I bought Fallout 4, but I didn't continue playing it because I felt like I missed out on all the other Fallouts. And he's like, well, I don't know why you feel that way because it's not tied to any of the other Fallouts.
To the previous one.
And I didn't know that at all. So thank you, Jason, for bringing that up because that might interest me or change my tide on the opinion that I foresee on it later on down the line. But I think I'm gonna have to see gameplay and watch other people play it before I get interested. So I'm gonna have to watch somebody stream that game before I.
Or we can game share when I get it.
Final Fantasy, I would say, is even more extreme than Fallout because Fallout is in one universe. Final Fantasy is literally just individual stories that have nothing to do with each other. They're stylized completely different. Like when I say I like 9, it's because it has goofy animal people. It's kind of like cutesy and silly, but also great. They have common like creatures. But have you played Tales games?
No, I haven't. But I don't.
Oh,
I heard Tales of Arise was really good, but I've seen Tales games as far back as GameCube that I remember.
So it's like basically Final Fantasy is one of the most extreme. Like each title is its own unique world, own unique style, own unique gameplay. They don't fit like with anything. So basically, when I listed off the ones I like, that's like only a handful. I don't like most of them. I wouldn't classify myself as a huge fan, but the ones I like are the ones I like. And actually, Theater Rhythm is the best.
Thank you for pointing that out, Nigerian princess. I appreciate it.
Okay, guys, and with that, the TSWS version of the Sony Pony channel has come to the end of the Sony State of Play. I'm trying to see how many Sonys I can stick into that statement.
You got a lot of Sony in your mouth.
Before, oh, I can take it. I can take it.
Oh my god, I gotta clip that.
I can take it.
That.
Okay.
He can take it. Luke said he can take it.
Keep it in your pants, Ham. Keep it in your pants. I'm talking to Sony. I wasn't talking to you. Okay. Let's give our grades for the Sony State of Play. Obviously, we can start from the S rank all the way to F. Guys in the chat, please feel free to participate and tell us which were the best and worst moments of the State of Play. Cozy. No. Ham,
Give
ha-
it,
Ham will go first. Ham will go first.
you
Ham.
dick.
Yeah, that was messed up.
Something.
I have one. Ham. What grade? What grade do you give the Sony State of Play? Oh, sorry, Ham. Before you start, let's go to the chat. S Tankmo says Square is starting to make it easier to jump into the series now, with the ditching of turn-based. I kind of like turn-based, but okay.
No, I'm
It
not.
requires
Get
thinking.
it out of here. Get it out of here.
Bushido says Nigerian princess. Y'all tripping. Bro, she doesn't even have like a freaking passport. Now she's Nigerian. This is ridiculous. You guys should know she's 90% Anglo-Saxon. Look up what that means, okay? Ham, give us your grade of the Sony State of Play. Go.
All right, so out of all the state of plays that I've seen, I give this one a solid 7.
Dude, we're not going with sevens. We're giving you a letter grade.
Okay,
So
fine.
S,
So
A,
then,
A, B, C.
is there pluses or minuses or anything, or is it just solid? Oh, look, lagged out. So
Mid drink.
I'm just gonna give it. I'm just gonna give it a B then.
A B.
Is it what was
That's
there?
pretty
So,
safe.
so you said there's a S, A, B, C, right?
B, C, D,
Okay,
E,
cool.
F.
No, you see, you want me to say F, but I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B because of all the state of plays that I've seen. That one, although I wasn't all completely interested in all of the games, the pacing of the show was really nice. They're just game after game after game without over talking about everything or over talking one game in particular was pretty nice. So
I have to interrupt you there, Ham.
So I thought it was
I
good.
have to interrupt you. Don't give me a rating based on previous state of plays. Give us a rating based on the time they took from your life. Okay?
Oh, well,
Time
fine.
that you'll never get back. Was this shit worth it?
Oh, well, then in that sense, if I'm not putting it up against other state of plays, and I'm just saying this, what it was for me personally, I would say like a C.
Those green
Wow.
colors are coming out, man. Them green colors are coming
I'm
out.
not into Final Fantasy. I'm not into Resident Evil. I've already beat Spider-Man, so that coming to PC doesn't do anything for me at all.
Okay. What was the best
Callisto
and worst
Protocol
moment?
was dope. That roller drone was pretty cool to me. And without those two, it would have got like a D- or F.
Oof. Ham is not a big fan of the Sony exclusive.
It would
man.
have probably got a
Jeez.
D
Okay.
if I didn't add those two.
Bushido says it's a C plus. Damn. Okay, Cozy, go. What letter grade do you give the state of play?
I would either say a B plus or A minus, somewhere in between that, somewhere around that realm.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's high.
I
don't
think-
she hit it that high.
Because he's a pony.
As many times as she
So-
said that she didn't care, I'm surprised that it's now a B.
I know. I think
It's
here's the
stray.
thing.
It's all because
Here's-
it's stray.
Not just that. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily think, hey, this is how I look at it. How good something was. That's how I look at it. How good I think it was overall. And I agree with you that Ham, it looks like on your screen that there's like a ghost or something that's like sitting behind you ready to kill you. Anyway, so I look at, I'm distracted. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I looked
It's
at
the
it
ghost.
overall as how the pacing and like, you know, the information they provided on the game, you know, the trailers and the gameplay
Look,
and that
bored as
entire
hell.
mix.
He hates your answer. He hates
How many
your
dates,
answer.
you know, that they had some dates, concrete dates in
I'm
there.
just
They
saying she
had some
hasn't
like
graded it yet. She's
they
giving
had
us a
some
whole
aim,
spiel.
they had some dates and some windows. Dates obviously are the best, but they had windows and all that for, the games and such. And they delivered on what they said the show was going to be. So it wasn't like, so I think to that end.
A+ then.
I think it could have been better. I think so, there's always room to improve. So that's why I say it's like an A- or B+, somewhere around that.
Oh my god,
No,
that's so high.
Pick one, Cozy. Pick
What?
one.
So
Just pick one.
high.
I picked your mom.
Cozy, no one needs to know you're bisexual. It's fine, okay? We're here for video games, not sexual orientation, okay?
Okay, I guess B-.
B-, not B+?
Oh, B+, sorry, B+.
To a B-.
Yeah, she dropped the
B-
whole letter grade.
B+.
Bro.
B+. I will say it was a B+.
B+. Okay, that's pretty solid. At Jason says I give it a C, a solid C. Okay.
Wow.
Says C only. Oh, sorry.
Am
C
I
only.
the most?
Really. He only cared about Final Fantasy 16. Stray's a maybe, and Callisto Protocol look cool, but I'll just wait for the Dead Space. For the real thing.
That's kind of true. I feel that. I
I'm the
understand
least
that take.
here, and maybe not.
Okay. So the Texan in me is gonna come out on this letter grade. I'm giving it a D, and I'm going to explain why.
No. The bot is coming out of you with that statement.
Oh God. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. For me, it's you don't make a show of all these announcements unless there's like a banger in there. There's nothing in there that couldn't just be released on Twitter as a separate whatever.
Final Fantasy. Oh, that's the banger.
I don't care about Final Fantasy. No.
Yeah, but how many people do? A lot.
Yeah, but
True.
it's my grade. It's not people's grade.
That's true.
Well, I thought about it objectively.
If you keep talking, I'm gonna drop this to an F.
You. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. I
drop it. Go
triple
ahead and
dog
drop it
dare
to
you.
an F. You acting like you
triple
threatening something.
dog dare you.
Well, it was everything but hot. I'm sorry, guys. There was nothing here. There was nothing here that made me sit up and be like, "Oh, what?"
That's
I'm
just
sure
because
for
you're a
people.
bot.
Sure, whatever. For people that love Resident Evil 4, I'm sure was like riveting for them. Yeah, everything else was just like, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. There's nothing that made me sit down and be like, okay, I need to figure out my finances. Or where am I gonna get a loan to get like the collector's edition of X? So for me, it kind of felt like a waste. I would have rather each one of these third-party developers, because that's what most of them are. I'd rather they just make separate announcements on Twitter, stagger the announcements, and we move the hell on. Let's go to the chat. Bushido says your mom. Yeah, that was kind of funny. I'll accept that. Okay, guys, so we're done with the Sony parade.
Oh yeah.
We can squeeze in. Okay, we're gonna skip. It's been 2 hours, y'all. Oh, it's almost 2 hours. We're going to skip all the other newsworthy topics. We're gonna skip game predictions and results. Let's go to the notable tweets. Insomniac Games. This was gonna be funny. Insomniac Games in 2017 posted the following tweet, and I quote: "Spider-Man will never appear on Xbox or PC. It's a permanent PlayStation exclusive, published by Sony Interactive Entertainment." Just mwah.
You said Insomniac said that?
Yes, the official account on Twitter said that.
Yikes.
Ham, go at it.
Nix has said, "Yo, we need to have a talk."
Damn.
Yeah, Nixus was like, yo, this ain't gonna work like that. That's not how it works.
Damn.
Like you're gonna give me that IP, I'm gonna play with it for a minute.
Oof.
And then that PC and Mars finna mess it up, and they finna turn Spider-Man into Batman.
Out. They're gonna turn him out.
Yeah,
That's what they're gonna do.
yeah. You know they're gonna have them mods with Chief swinging. Chief gonna be swinging.
Okay, you know what? Let's talk about it. Is Spider-Man on PC better than Spider-Man on PlayStation because of mods? Come on.
Oh, bro, the
It's
kind of mods
wild.
that you
Like,
can have.
Damn, that sounds
Bro,
crazy. You could
didn't
make
you didn't even think
Kratos.
about that, did you?
You could make Tarzan swinging on the buildings. That would be crazy. That would be wild. I would play the shit out of that. Cozy, what do you think about that tweet in particular?
So I'm going to, quote one of my favorite
Your
quotes
favorite? Oh, by
from
who?
one of my favorite movies from the genius Don Bluth. Never say never. Say never again. American
Never.
Tail.
Say that again. Say that again.
Never say never. Say never again. An American Tail.
Wow. Ham, make sure to clip that shit. I like that. I like that. And the way you got close to the mic, like never, say never, say never. That's
You don't ever make a statement about an absolute because it will come back to bite you. Which is
That
also
was
why
fantastic, Cozy. That was really fantastic.
Which is also why, you notice I will talk about games like Viva Pinata and people say it's never going to happen. But that's the thing, is like, you can't say a thing is never going to happen, because if you told someone like, oh, PlayStation games will be on PC.
Yeah.
Xbox will have day and date with PC, and their games will be on Steam. Everyone would have said, that's never happening.
Or if you said Bungie was gonna be owned by PlayStation.
Yeah.
Well, I have something that would never happen in gaming.
What?
Microsoft will never own
Release a banger?
PlayStation. No, Cozy, come on. Microsoft will never own PlayStation. That's my take. Y'all can quote me on that one. Ham, give us your never take as well.
My take for what?
Cozy said never say never, say never. So I'm saying Microsoft will never own PlayStation. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying you need to give us your take also of something that you think will never happen in gaming.
Oh, okay. Halo will never be on a PlayStation console.
What? It's rumored Game Pass will be on PlayStation. Are you serious?
You
Halo
guys,
is on
what we're
PlayStation.
see, and the world is run by one mega corporation, and we're plugged in with like a Matrix style head thing into our Play Xbox Nintendo. I'll be like reminding you
Okay.
like 90 years from now.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay. Ed Kevin Rashke says the hand holding button sold me on Eternites. There's a button that you press and you can hold your companion's hand. So
Wow.
yet
No! Did you not play? You should play Haven. Play Haven
The
then. Haven. Yes.
I've played that one. Is that the one about the couple that floats around?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
They
played
hold
it. I've
hands.
played it.
They
Very
hold
good
hands.
game. I enjoyed that game. I wish we had
Did you get
more
the good
games
ending?
like that. I don't know what a good ending is.
It's a
just
happy
ended,
ending.
honestly.
It's a happy ending.
Yeah, the game has
It's a happy ending.
Stackball says Microsoft will never release a game outside of the fourth quarter. Damn.
Oh.
Damn,
Oh my
low
God.
blows. Low blows,
That was a low blow, Stangma.
Ooh.
And you finna see 2023. That's not the same.
Dude, okay, Steinman needs to come on the show next week. Because these hot takes, man. Jesus. Okay, ladies and gents, we have reached our destination. This is the end of the review of the Sony State of Play for this week. Sony has hijacked. They said, we said. There was no quiz time. There was no actual focus on other topics around gaming. There was no game predictions. There was no game results from last week. It was just Sony, Sony, Sony. Sony, 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 baby. Sony to the moon. Ham, please take us out.
All right, so I had a quick question for you, Luke, before we cut off the show.
All right.
So, I'm wondering what we're doing next Sunday. Are we doing anything for the State of Play? Or not State of Play, but the Xbox, event?
Showcase. Well, we ain't got nothing scheduled.
Well, let's
You wanna
talk about
schedule
that off air.
something right
Let's
now?
talk about that off air because I do have.
I don't know.
some
Maybe the
suggestions.
people want to know. Maybe the people want to know.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a possible mixture of podcasts that we might that I might be suggesting. So,
All right.
so let's
All right. We need to
definitely
check
talk about that
contracts.
off air.
We need to check the contracts, our sponsors, lots of stuff we need to look at
Oh,
before
yeah.
we sign on anything.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta make sure we get that Manscaped contract figured out and everything.
Oh my goodness. No, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid for the win.
All right, so thanks everybody for checking us out this Friday. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed yet and you enjoy this type of content. Be sure to tune in next Friday, same time, 3 o'clock Central, 4 o'clock Eastern. I will be having a new intro to the show to be able to broadcast instead of a still photo that is at the beginning of every show as of right now. Next week for Behind Them Sticks, I have Dre coming on. Dre, I don't remember his full handle right off the top of my head. And then I was supposed to have Hustle and Motivate on Thursday, but he had to reschedule due to some personal issues that he has going on. So I will definitely be having some episode. I just don't know exactly the times or who exactly yet, but show must go on. So we'll definitely see you Tuesday or Thursday for Behind Them Sticks, and then also see us back here Friday, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. But that's me, Loke, and Cozy Beluga from Bullsittin'. Thanks you guys for watching. We are out of here.
Adios.
We out.
See us back here Friday, 3 p.m. Central. All right, we're off.
Oh man, that was
The
good.
awkward silence.
That was really good, guys. Come on.
That was a good show. I 100% wholehearted